Hello everyone and welcome to the next part of my Pokemon 3D series Let's Play. Let's go onwards. In the last episode I caught 2 fire Pokemon. Well, I didn't really catch them, but I did cheat to get them. And I know that you guys aren't really that bothered by it, but if you are, then... well, this is just what I decided to do. I'm sorry, live with it. Now my Magmar is now level 22, and look at those offensive stats. My goodness. That special attack, physical attack... my goodness! The only thing that's pretty shit is its physical defense, but I can live with it. And then we got Charmeleon. He's pretty good as well. He also knows Dragon Rage, so that's pretty good. And his special attack seems to be his best stat, but he's nowhere near as good as Magmar, so far. Also, I decided to bring Eevee back to level 1. Yes, I cheated to do so. If you want to know why, I mean, it's a long story, but it's pretty much... when he's level 20, I mean, I know that the guy who made this game, he didn't do it on purpose, but when Eevee is level 20 and when you make him evolve, like, he only learns good moves at level 20. So if you want to get, for example, Vaporeon, you make him evolve, but he won't learn, like, Water Pulse, which is a really good water move. Same goes for, like, all the other Pokemon, like Espeon. If I could find a way to evolve him into Espeon at level 21, well... I have some bad news for you, because then you will be missing out on Psybeam, and which is like the only psychic move he will ever learn. So I simply don't want to have a Pokemon like that. So yes, let's go onwards. I did some off-screen training. I'm quite happy, and I know that I'm not using my Spinnerack anymore. That's simply because I don't want to use him anymore. He is not that good of a Pokemon, and I know that he's nearly going to evolve and all that shit, but I just don't really feel like using him. Okay, now let's go onwards. What am I going to do now? I think I'm going to go back to this place. Because I have some stuff to do with, I don't know, the Burnt Tower, with everyone in here. Which Pokemon should I put up front? That's the big question. I kind of feel like I kind of feel like using my Big Daddy, but I'm not going to use him. Anyway, let's take a look. The game better not freeze, though. Okay, it doesn't. There you go. Charmeleon is a pretty decent Pokemon. He really is. Let's take a look. Ecritic's gym leader has to study what are said to be the legendary Pokemon Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Eugene is here, so I've decided to investigate the tower with him. Well, that's really nice of you. Anyway, I'm going to be using a Repel because I don't want to end up encountering like a shit ton of Pokemon, because that's kind of useless. This needs Rock Smash. Nope, I don't have any Pokemon with Rock Smash right now. I think Raticate knows Rock Smash, but I'm not really planning on using him anymore. Besides, I mean, what can I find over there? Just some stupid item that I never really need, so... let's take a look. What is this? Oh shit, I see something red. That is not good, guys. That is really not good. Well, looks like I'll be kicking your ass, or so I hope. I think your first Pokemon is the flying Pokemon. I could be mistaken, but I want to be fully prepared for this, so let's put my granny up front. Even if it's not the flying Pokemon, I'll probably still be able to defend myself. Anyway. Oh, it's you! I came looking for some legendary Pokemon that they say roosts here. But there's nothing here! Nothing after all the trouble of coming to this dump! No way! It's all your fault! And he's gonna try to battle me now, rival Honora. You are always so full of words. You are such a nice person. That is not true. Anyway, he goes for Curse, which basically curses my Pokemon, but it's like a suicide for him, because look at this, now he's dead. Suck on that. Next one up is Magnemite. Wait a second. What happened to your Zubat, or your Golbat? Oh, it doesn't really matter though, because I have a freaking Fire Punch, which is going to do some damage, or so I hope. I mean, even while he's being cursed, he's still like raping this guy. Although he's gonna die pretty soon, but I'll still be glad about it. Now he's gonna send out Quilava. I don't know who's gonna like end up attacking first. Oh, seems like fuck. Well, at least he's paralyzed now. Now I'm gonna send out my Magmar. Wait, that's not exactly the best thing in the world, but well, Fire Pokemon versus Fire Pokemon. Who's gonna win? His starter versus my best Pokemon, because I can honestly say that Magmar is my best Pokemon so far. I hope you guys will like him. I know in like two episodes ago, you guys all had to vote for like either Magmar or what's he called again? Charmander, and you guys all voted for Charmander. I'm sorry that I'm using this Pokemon, I really am, but he's a good Pokemon, like, trust me. Anyway, now let's go for a Thunder Punch, and that's going to kill you off, Zubat. You still don't even have a Golbat yet, so you must suck quite tremendously. I'm level 23 as well. Haha, suck on that, man. You got raped by 2 Pokemon. Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch your legendary Pokemon anyway. Oh. Where did my rival go to? What are you doing falling into a hole? Some genius you are. Serves you right. Yep, apparently I fell inside a hole. Well, that's great. Anyway, what's up with this? Oh! I see some legendary dogs! And that's a huge surprise. So this guy's gonna fly off like freaking Superman. We got Thor, we got some other thing, and we've got Suicune. Ah, my goodness. What the hell is up with him? Like, he's turning, like, semi-transparent and stuff? What is this? What nonsense? Anyway, that was pretty weird. Like, were they trying to rape me or something? Like, have a threesome with them? Well, technically they're legendary Pokemon, so I guess that's better than never mind. I'm now comparing legendary Pokemon and whether I should have sex with them with women, because they're not so legendary, obviously. So it would be never mind. I dug a hole here too. I was shocked. Suicune raced by like a blur in front of my eyes. For 10 years I chased Suicune and I finally got to see it. I'm all choked up. Or no, I owe this all to you. Thank you. I heard that the legendary Pokemon of Ekritique test chosen humans by allowing them to get close I'm going to track Suicune. Sure, whatever. Arno, let's meet again. Farewell. Itterashai. Yep, that's some random Japanese, because I always spout some random Japanese words, because I know that you guys love it. You guys get some secret boners and stuff whenever I say that. Repel wore off. And no, I do not want to use another repel. And look at this, man. Doesn't this look like breathtaking? You've got to agree, man. This is awesome. Like the sky and stuff. Oh, goodness. Jolly good Pokemon. That's really good. And now I'm also going to be able to try to challenge the Pokemon Gym Leader, which is obviously what I'm going to do now. Okay, let's take a look. Good evening, konbanwa. Nurse Joy-san. That's also Japanese. I'm sorry. Today I've just studied some Japanese. I can't do anything about it. I mean, I'm studying Japanese when I should be studying French. And French is like way more important than Japanese, I know that, but Japanese is more fun. It's like, I mean, just being able to write Japanese, that is already quite awesome. And people always say like, whoa, sugoi, that looks awesome. Whoa, you are so cool. Anyway, what's this now? I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, fall, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. So wait a second, so you've lived with your Pokemon for 1 year. And you call that a long time? What the hell, man? What are you smoking? Anyway, he's gonna curse himself. I'm gonna kill you off now. I hope. Oh, he's still alive, as a matter of fact. It doesn't really matter. You're gonna lick me, possibly paralyze me. No, I paralyze you instead, because I'm a stupid motherfucker like that. Oh, this guy, like, there's literally nothing bad about Flaffy. I mean, he does a lot of damage. He has the static ability, which paralyzes the enemy nearly always. That's such a good thing. Where did Pokemon come from? Wait a second, why are you talking about that? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna put a different Pokemon up front right now. I feel like using Venonat. I know Venonat might not be the best choice in the world, but at least you know it's confusion. And there are a lot of Ghastlies out there, and they are partial poison, so I guess I can still win against them. Despite Martha saying that she's gonna win. I mean, what are you gonna throw at me with a freaking Ghastly? You make me laugh. Although Nightshade does a little bit of damage, but Confusion does more. Here you go. I mean, I might get some XP out of this as well. Also, I have been thinking about what I want my Pokemon team to look like later on in this Let's Play. Obviously, I'm going to keep on playing with my starter Pokemon because I kind of like him. The Bayleaf, he's kind of cool, I guess. Then we've also got, well, let me think. Who do I want in my like, final team? I was actually thinking of using both Magmar and Charizard. Now, why would I want to use both? It's because Charizard would become a flying Pokemon, and he'd become a good HM slave as well later on. So, I mean, there's literally nothing bad about it, I guess. So yeah, using those two really good Pokemon, using my Grass Starter Pokemon, that's the third one. Then we got Poliwhirl, whom I'm hopefully going to evolve into Poliwrath. I'm going to make it so that he would evolve at level 36. I don't know if you guys are alright with that. Is 36 too early to make him evolve or not? You guys judge that. I mean, I don't really know too much about that. Or would you want me to make it 40 instead? But 40 would be rather late, since all the Pokemon in this game are rather low levels, so yeah. Anyway, so much for that. That's like the 4th Pokemon, my Poliwhirl / Poliwrath, and then I'm thinking about an evolution. Now this is kind of hard, because I really like Vaporeon, and Vaporeon is a really good Pokemon, but I've already got a pretty decent water Pokemon, and I think he's going to stay decent. So there's really nothing to worry about concerning that. So I think I can use a better evolution, and I'm thinking of using Espeon. I don't know, is Espeon overused, or would you rather want me to use Umbreon? But Umbreon sucks. Like, he can do no damage whatsoever. I can make it so that he evolves into Umbreon, but yeah, I'm gonna have to choose one Pokemon. And definitely not Flareon, because I've already got two fire Pokemon, and they are much better than Flareon. I'm sorry, Flareon fanboys, but Charizard and Magmar are just better statistically, and they learn better moves. Anyway, School Kid Alan is gonna call me.
Hey there! You want to battle? I have a lot of homework right now. Maybe some other...
What? Why are you battling? Why are you calling me? It's like saying, hey, do you want to go out for a date? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then you're like, oh, well, I don't have time for a date. Ain't nobody got time for that. See ya. You are such a bad person, man. For fuck's sake. Anyway, at least I have now reached Morty, the gym leader. Let's do this. Ikimasho. That's what they would say in Japan. Again, that's like the 3rd thing to say in Japanese. Anyway, so yeah, which evolution would you guys want me to use? Anyway, this guy's talking about, it's said that a rainbow-colored Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained her all my life. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. Just a bit more. With a little more, I could see a future in which I meet the Pokemon of rainbow colors. You're going to help me to reach that level. Leader Morty, go suck some big fat dick, you donkey. Nah, I guess I have nothing against Morty, but I just like to say that because I like using many swear words. I know I'm a bad person, and you shouldn't leave me with your children, because I would probably teach your children some really bad words. For example, I was on Omegle the other day, and and there was this 10-year-old, and I had accidentally let the word fapping escape my mouth. Guess what? He was like, what's fapping? And I'm like, fuck. I've now got to explain. What the hell is up with Gengar's lip? Is he like an African American or something? Fuck my life, that's not normal. Oh no, it's not his lip, it's like his mouth that's open, but still it looks kind of shit. Anyway, so much for that. So yes, I then explained to him what fapping is, and his reaction was, ew! Exclamation mark. So I guess that was a healthy reaction for a 10-year-old, but still, I mean, I teach fucked up shit to people, and I make them fucked up. And this guy is gonna rape me with freaking Shadow Ball, or what? Fuck my life, man, this guy's doing damage. But I've got enough good Pokemon on my team to know that I can take you on. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm gonna go for Razor Leaf because that's like the only thing that I can use, but Shadow Ball kills me in one hit. Good job, Innovation. Is this guy gonna survive? Let's take a look. He's gonna go for another Shadow Ball. Oh, barely. At least I survived it. He's not even dead yet. I need a freaking... Well, I was gonna say Quick Attack, but that's not exactly gonna work. Fuck my life! Shadow Ball does a shit ton of damage. Big Daddy, you do something. Fuck my life. Am I gonna lose due to this freaking... Ah, so you go for Sucker Punch now. You're dead now, Gengar. Well, that was his hardest Pokemon, and I'm level 27 as well now. Now it's time for Haunter to die, I guess. To prove his worth, I get a critical hit. Oh, god damn it. This Pokemon, this Poliwhirl is such a good Pokemon. Right now he's like the highest level and stuff, so obviously he's better than the rest, but this is a good Pokemon, man. And he's got another Haunter, so I'm actually gonna like turn into level 28 as well. Great! I love you, Poliwhirl. It's the first time in my entire life I'm using Poliwhirl, so I'm actually rather pleased. Training Poliwag, yeah, that's the name. Training Poliwag was kind of a bitch, but after he evolved, well, I have nothing to complain about. I see, your journey has taken you to far away places, and you have witnessed much more than I have. I envy you for that. Why, thank you. Well, it looks like you're not going to see that rainbow-colored Pokemon. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey me. Also, Pokemon that knows Surf will be able to use that move anytime. He wants me to have this too, which is DM30. Shadow Ball. Oh, hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the thing is, who should I teach Shadow Ball to? Like, this is a big decision. if I could get Espeon, I would want to teach it to Espeon. Yes, looks like no one else can learn this, so I would probably pick Espeon. I don't know, but that's only if you guys want me to get an Espeon. I mean, if you would want me to get an Umbreon, I would get a really defensive Pokemon who wouldn't be able to do any damage. But if you choose that Pokemon, then so be it. And I can also get Leafeon as well, but since I already have my starter Pokemon, who is a grass Pokemon, I don't really need him now, do I? So yes, I would say, please pick Espeon. Not that many people play with him. Like usually when people play Pokemon Hard Gold or Gold, they usually pick Abra. But Espeon is like nearly as good as that. So there's literally no reason not to use Espeon. What is this? Oh, look at that! Like there's like Shadow of the Tower. And I know that there's no sun behind it, but still, it's pretty cool. Like there's a shadow being cast upon the city from the big, ominous-looking tower of awesomeness. Now I can actually use Surf outside of battle, which is pretty decent as well. But I don't really know. Like, should I do anything in here? Nah, I don't really think so. Like, I'm not really supposed to go here yet, and I know that, but I'm just curious. And as you can see, now I can, like, surf, and I can, like, go F5, and I now look like Poliwrath. Awesome! Anyway, so Goldeen wants to battle me now? Well, I'm not really gonna battle you. Oh! So that's what you want to do. I'm just gonna keep on running away, because I am a stupid bitch like that. Finally managed to do it. Let's turn back. Okay, I'm gonna play in third person for a little bit, because I have no life. Okay, so, the sixth Pokemon is gonna join my team, so who have we had already? My starter Pokemon, Charizard, Magmar, Espeon, maybe, Poliwhirl, so those are 5 Pokemon. And then I'm thinking of putting well, I was thinking fighting, but no, what would you guys think of a rock? A rock or a ground Pokemon? I was thinking, I was like setting my eyes on Golem, not Golem, Golem is from the Lord of the Rings. Golem would probably take my rings and be all like, my precious, or some shit like that. Anyway, I'm talking about Golem. Either Golem or Donphin. I'm pretty sure that I can get Donphin in this game, so yeah, would you guys want me to play with Donphin? Or would you rather play me with Golem, because not that many people are able to play with him either? It is completely up to you. Anyway, time to put my Charmeleon, like, up front, because I kind of feel like playing with him. What do you have to say to me? Fly high to the sky, my beloved bird Pokemon. Birdkeeper Toby. And you send out Doduo, whoa. That Doduo looks ferocious, with its red beaks and stuff. Damn. Anyway, I'm gonna go for Dragon Rage, because that is simply a one-hit kill move in this case. Awesome, man. Completely awesome. You're level 18, so I can definitely take you on. Goes for a quick attack now. Dragon Rage, is that gonna kill you? Barely. It doesn't kill you, obviously, but it still does a little bit of damage. And last but not least, we've got ourselves a nice little Ember to finish you off with. Now, do you have a Dodrio to send out against me? No, it's another Doduo, because you are freaking original. Just like green, because green is not an original color. I don't know if you know that reference. If you do, then please do tell me. So green is not an original color. Do you guys know that or not? And if you do, did you guys get nightmares as well? Well, I sort of did. Anyway, let's heal up my Pokemon, because he did suffer some damage. Here you go, Charmeleon! Chap! My good old friend! Okay, I'm actually gonna skip all these trainers, because who needs these trainers, for fuck's sake? I mean, I just want to, like, show as much of the story, and I know that I have been wasting a lot of time in the last episodes, and yeah, there's literally no reason to battle these people on screen, so, well, I will now be trying to make as much progress as I can. It would be ideal if I would be able to reach the next city by the time I end this episode. That would be really cool. Anyway, I'm level 22 now, and now he's going to send out Skiploom. I've never really liked these Pokemon. Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff, like, what is good about them? Nothing, right? I mean, they just fly around, and all they know is synthesis until they're, like, level 20, and then they learn to select poison powder and shit. Like, I'm just not good with playing with... I'm not good at playing with grass Pokemon, so that's obviously why I'm never gonna play with those Pokemon. I mean, it's really unnatural for me playing with Bayleaf as well. Like, I'm not used to it. Anyway, what's up? Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. Psychic Norman. And you send out, oh, a pretty cool Pokemon. Pretty cool, pretty cool. How about this Dragon Rage? I mean, even your water gun is not going to do that much damage, despite it being super effective against me, and you having stab on it, so like, you're gonna bite the dust now. Another Slowpoke. Ooh, I am intimidated. Oh boy. I'm really enjoying this series. I mean, as you may have critical hit. Critical hit! Are you shitting me, man? Look, Magmar, you finish it off. You go for a freaking Feint Attack or something, or Thunder Punch, whatever. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm really enjoying this series. Like, really enjoying this series. This is like making me go back to Pokemon Gold from when I was a child. This is such an awesome game, man. Literally no words about it, no bad words about it. This is such a good game! You guys have to agree with me, huh? Anyway, time to put my innovation up front. And we can see a lighthouse. And houses. Which is pretty decent. I mean, I'm totally in love with this Pokemon 3D. I mean, it looks so awesome. Are you guys still being upset about the graphics? Because I know some people who are like, it looks horrible, it's Game Boy, and it hurts my eyes. Does it really? Or are you just crying like a little baby? Because does it hurt your eyes? Give me your honest opinion. I mean, I'm not having any problems playing this game. There are Pokemon games that look way worse. I mean, this is freaking 3D. I mean, it doesn't hurt my eyes. Just like Minecraft doesn't hurt my eyes. Anyway, so much for that. I'm level 21 now. I'm gonna, like, give my starter Pokemon some attention because he hasn't been played with for a long time. Let's battle again later? No, because he used Pikachu. And guess what the Pokemon is that I hate the most? It happens to be Pikachu. Quite indeed, good sir. I've already said this a lot. I hate Pikachu. You guys know this, but I hate him with a passion. Pikachu sucks. I mean, I don't even want to explain it anymore. I know that I've already explained it once in my life. Pretty much, it goes like this. I caught a Pichu. I was like, yeah, Pichu! I've never played with Pikachu before, so let's take a look. He's gonna evolve pretty soon, right? I mean, all he needs is friendship. Well, he kept on dying. He kept on fucking dying, so he was never happy. Guess what? He didn't evolve by the time I was level 35. Then I got a Pikachu, and he still kept on dying. I swear to God, I was mad that day. I was literally flipping some tables, flipping my bed, flipping my mother, all because of Pikachu. Pikachu, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are not even worthy of being called the mascot, you know? Anyway, now it's time for Magical Leaf, but I'm pretty sure that Magical Leaf hasn't been added to the game yet. Nonetheless, I never used Synthesis, so I'm going to get rid of Synthesis. Here you go. Now, well, I guess let's test the Magical Leaf, although I'm pretty sure that it doesn't work. Yep, it's bound instead. It's bound indeed. He goes for bound as well. Well, looks like I can still finish you off with my Razor Leaf. There you go, you bugger. Krabby. This guy's gonna give me quite a lot of XP as well. There you go. Now we've got one more Raticate. Yeah, Raticate is probably gonna finish me off now. Unless if he keeps on going for Swords Dance and shit like that, I mean, then I do stand a chance. Let's take a look. He goes for Tackle instead, and there I go. Glorious as I am. Okay, Fire Punch to finish it off with. Here you go. Okay, I am loving my team, to be honest. Although grass Pokemon suck. Statistically, in reality, they suck. Balls. Grass Pokemon. Fire Pokemon are way better. I'm sorry, like, they have way less weaknesses. They are good against all the major types. Anyway, you again. There's no need to panic. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here. Supposedly she's taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. Huh. Boo-hoo! Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows, it may make you a bit less weak. I'm gonna punch you. By the end of this series, I'm gonna punch you in 3D. Because that's how I do things. What the hell? Is that a mountain? Is that a mountain? Let's take a look. What is that? Yeah, it's a mountain apparently. And I think I saw a house as well. What's this?
Wow, you have a Pokedex. That's so awesome.
Oh, we've got another fanboy. Fanboying over me. I'm already used to that, fanboys. I mean, people, I'm so famous, I'm like PewDiePie times 10. I'm so famous that people, like, know what I look like in real life, and people even know the size of my feet. Because everyone knows it. Because that's what they get taught in schools. I'm so famous, you know? Nah, just kidding. I am not delusional. Anyway, thank you, Nurse Joy, for healing up my Pokemon. I'm gonna end the episode now. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to vote for an evolution, and possibly give me some good ideas on which 6th Pokemon I should put in my team. So I'm planning on dumping my electric Pokemon. Yes, that is true. I've got my grass Pokemon, and he's good enough. And I've got loads of Pokemon that know Thunder Punch as well, like Big Daddy, Magmar. And Big Daddy knows Ice Punch, but that's also good against flying Pokemon, so there's literally no need for him, so I'm gonna put Granny in my PC, but, like, I don't know, in like a couple of episodes, I guess. And I need a replacement Pokemon. I'm thinking of, like, a ground Pokemon, Golem or some shit like that, or maybe a dragon, although I've already played with dragons way too much. It's up to you guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. I'm gonna save it one more time, because I have a fetish for that. My penis is raging hard right now, just kidding. That is horrible. Anyway, see ya.